You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good game, Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AFTERBUZZ TV for Jersey Shore. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Jersey Shore news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AFTERBUZZ TV for Jersey Shore.
Hello. Wow, here we go.
Honorary fist bump.
Come on, Roxy.
No, come on, Roxy. No, lame.
That's
All
the
right.
limp fist bump.
I don't know how to do anything with it.
Do the other one. All right, no.
I'm gonna need some more power in
Boo
that.
birds. Boo birds. Hello, everyone. Jersey
What's going
Shore,
on?
Season 5, Episode 8, entitled Sharp Objects. Keven, KWow, Undergaro here with Jessica Kingpin, Sassy, Gabby,
Woo woo.
and of course Roxy, Rookie Striar.
Yeah,
We've all bonded, haven't we? Because we've been doing this
I
now.
would say so.
This is a solid group.
We're all
It took
besties.
it took us a while to put this team back together. This was once a
You're
championship
listening
team.
to the AFTERBUZZ TV network.
Now the largest
Whoa
new media
there.
platform on the web.
My apologies for ruining that great
And of
scene.
course,
We were having a moment
And
there,
Ronnie
Ronnie.
Jr.
We were.
I
Keven was
know.
just telling us how much he loves us.
It's a very
Maybe you'll get your camera back once you stop playing that thing
Yeah.
in the middle of the show. So
we're good now. We're good, matzo balls. We're good.
Just kidding. You're amazing. I'm kidding.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
okay. KWow, how
So
was
Just
out
like
here?
frozen.
finish that speech
That's
you
the
had.
Roxy I know and love.
is her mic
Started off a
working, or
little
are we?
weak.
Is she being picked up on Gabby's
No.
mic?
We're on all four of
Everyone-
you guys.
all
Yeah.
right, okay.
Rookie.
Striar.
I'm good.
No, it's nice. I think we're finding our groove. I feel like if this was a sports team, we like.
I will feel
We'd be
more
number
connected once we make it to the shore, which has been a plan of ours for 2 years.
Hey, I'm down.
I'm confident this summer we're gonna get there. Now that we have apparently our friend, if you're his friend, he pays
Apparently,
for
yeah.
things. So
We
Oh,
gotta
here we
hang out
go.
with
Can
Keven
we-
more often.
Listen.
Yes,
No,
can we
wait
set
till-
a date? Because I'm ready. My boss just sent an email.
Well,
Let us know
I got it.
vacation dates up
I
until
know,
July.
I know.
Let's do it.
I know what's gonna happen. My 21st is on July 13th. Everybody knows that I'm a little baby.
Let's do it.
We're
I
going.
can't believe you're that young.
Jersey
No,
Shore
yeah,
for
I don't
my
know.
birthday.
Let's do it
And
the
Ronnie-
weekend before.
Ronnie, are you
'cause I
sure-
wanna be
That'd
here
be
that
so much
weekend.
fun. No,
Are you
we
sure
do the
her mic
weekend
is
after,
working?
isn't it?
It
It's
sounds like
up on this
It
end, but
sounds
let me
like
get it all
echoey.
taken
It
care of while you
just
guys are talking.
Echoey?
Yeah, it sounds like.
It sounds like she's being picked up
I hear it
on.
fine on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Well, anyway, can we go for
We
July
need a-
13th?
Maybe it's
July
needs
13th
to
is
go
a
up.
Friday, and we're going.
Let's
then.
do it the weekend before, because I'll be out of town July 13th.
But
Where are you gonna
the
be?
whole point
yeah. Where are you gonna be?
No, you know
Jess?
what? Because
Santa Barbara.
I want.
Ah,
I
God,
want to
that's
see.
so close.
I do. No, you need to be there. You know why? Because I want to see the second black person on the Jersey Shore. We had one black bouncer. Remember, and he was on there
Isn't
briefly.
the stalker black?
And I'm sure he was killed. I thought
Oh
she
my
was.
God.
You're right.
And
The stalker is black,
we have
so
to bring
you'd be the
Ed.
third one.
We have to bring Ed with us too, because Ed has been saying that he is mad at us for calling him the used to be geek of the show, and now that we have Jessica, who's the new nerd.
The new nerd.
But Ed Bowling, I don't
Bowling?
Even,
The truth is, I mean, no.
100%.
I listen. Me and Jess were talking earlier tonight. I'm the nerd of the show, and I admit that. But I admit that I wanted to be these guys. Like I don't like being the nerd. I want to be them. That's
Nerd-
why.
you have to
But you're
embrace
not
your
really that much
nerdiness.
of a nerd, Kevin.
You know who's
Aw,
not
you're
a nerd?
So nice, Gab.
Us. We're not nerds.
No, the
We're
matzo
not
balls. Are
at
you
all.
kidding me?
Matzo balls are
Total
good.
You
party
know what's
girls.
funny? We're party girls, but we also have our shit together. We do.
For the most part.
No, well,
My
I
shit
mean,
still flies around.
It's
though.
all-
Roxy's
I
like,
mean-
speak for yourself.
no, but with the whole, like, we were discussing last episode, like, Kevin was saying how you have, like, a 4.0.
No, you guys both do. Yeah, really smart
You know,
girls.
yeah, like, you have it together, and we still
But
know how
I
to
fe-
balance.
you know
You know
has
what
it
that
together
is?
more?
You know what that is, you
Snooki.
guys?
Snooki
What?
has it
Being
together.
Jews.
You're
That's
right.
what it is. It's just amazing.
Successful
Great,
You know what's
great
gonna come out
culture.
next week? One of them's gonna come out and say, "I lied. I'm not Italian. I'm actually Jewish."
Which one?
That's gonna be.
No.
I think
By
I
the way,
saw
by
that
the
in
way,
scenes for
Adam Carolla has the best, one of the best recurring bits on his show, which is, "This is not a Jew," and what it does is he'll play news clips of people and the crazy things that they do, and he'll be like, once again, not a Jew, because
Very
Jews,
Adam Sandler.
That sounds like Borat,
so
actually.
I can tell you beyond a shadow of doubt, none of these people are Jewish.
O.J. Simpson.
Not a Jew. No,
Not a
no.
Jew.
So anyway,
It's so
it's
funny.
so amazing, you guys. Like we gonna talk about the Jersey Shore tonight, and
We
Are we?
yeah,
'Cause-
we are.
Oh my
but I want to
gosh,
say,
man, it's gonna be
Because we've just been talking about us the whole time.
we were
little
broadcasting
self-absorbed.
live from the Oscar gift suites.
Yes.
And so to go from
My feet-
all of our
my
like
shoes are off.
our hosts breaking
shoes.
down these
Flexible.
shows, breaking down these movies, talking about the filmography and the cinematography and the writing and interviewing authors, and just so smart. I'm just so happy here to just be doing Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
talking
And like take
about
a
Not
break,
smart.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
to like let it go and just relax.
We were leaving the gifting suites today, and I turned to Kevin and I was like, okay, time to turn off that side of my brain and turn on the other side.
Yeah, the
for
left
Jersey
side.
Shore.
side.
Yeah,
Crack open the
exactly.
vodka. Let's get back to business.
Wine.
Right?
Enough of these
The
small
Wine
wine
Alex.
tonight.
Wine
The
Thursday.
wine to relax tonight.
Okay,
That's
I
what we
told our
needed to
Twitter
do.
followers that we would take tequila shots. Come on, guys.
We
Next
did
week.
vodka
It
last
has to be
God,
next week.
tequila.
Has to be
it's-
next week.
I need to have a margarita if I'm gonna do tequila.
We're gonna have to like double chasers. For
Seriously.
And so what happened was we had some wine, and then like Roxy and I had a moment. Yeah, it's great. I've known you for a year and a half. We are friends. We're really good friends. And I was like, you know what though? We started out as amazing friends. Then we had a bit of a falling out, and now we're friends again.
It's
and then
kind
there was
of
some
like
other, and
the
there was some,
situation
there was
in
some.
Snooki.
It is,
You
and
guys
there
have
was
a
some,
love-hate
and there
relationship?
was another exchange that went on. Some things were said, and then. Yeah, and then sadness came in, and then I'm like, "Oh boy, I guess we really." This is
I will
this
pick
is,
up
is
my
this
energy
again
for
me,
the show.
Is this again me drinking during a show?
It got Roxy
is
a
this
little
why I
bit
got
down.
banned?
KWow, you know I love you, and we have to stick to the show because people don't really want to hear about
No,
our
they
drama.
don't want to hear about our drama.
You don't.
Okay.
You don't want to hear about
But
it.
they like drama regardless.
Well-
That's the truth.
Roger and JWoww.
All right.
Nice to see Roger. It's briefly that we get to see him.
Yeah. Well, we hear Roger in this episode say, Ronnie turns to him and says, "You're whipped." He says, "I know I am. I'm in love."
Which I love.
I love
he
that.
said
Great.
that.
No, they
When
are.
guys-
You guys, they're the total couple.
Right.
That's
Totally.
justified
But when
himself.
guys own being in love and being whipped, it's like
So cute.
it's
why
so-
we love our Roger.
It's so much cuter
We
than
love
if he had been
Roger
like,
Jenny.
"I'm not whipped." No, I'm not.
Yeah, no.
And it's like
no.
such a
Try to
young,
prove
immature.
it.
He's so mature. He's a
mature.
great guy.
The matriarch and patriarch of the Jersey
Who's-
Shore, Roger
who-
and Jenny.
Honestly, JWoww's kind of treating him like crap
No.
in this
How?
one moment.
How?
I think she just has high expectations.
Oh, wait. How? No, it's how. Now, let me explain to you guys
In
as
this
the
one
old man
moment-
at the table.
Saying, "No, you can't eat with my friends. Come up and have sex with me." Like, let your boyfriend get along with your friends. No?
I just think it was a great.
Yeah.
I don't think after hours. I think, I'm sure Roger came over earlier. He probably pre-gamed with all of them. They got along. They did their thing. But after hours, when you're drunk and, like, she just wants to get it in. So it's kind of weird that he's going to make a
Do you
listen.
guys
sandwich.
know that every sleepover they have on the show, they have to pay for? And because the real worlders were telling me this, and I'm pretty sure it's the same with Jersey Shore. If you have somebody, the same person consistently sleep over, you have to pay like $150 every time they stay
So
to
Paulina
MTV.
or Paula or
That's
something
what-
is getting paid.
I know that Real World, no,
they have to pay the
They have to pay
show.
MTV. I know that Real World, if somebody stays over more than 3 times, they have to start paying.
That's crazy.
No,
Yeah.
because then I would be like, then I'm not signing release forms, and you're not putting my face on television. Like
But
that's
they want
Yeah,
to
but
be on
again,
TV.
they want to be on
They
TV.
want to be on TV. That's all they want.
that
Yeah.
is so
that
stupid to
nuts,
me.
though?
I don't think
No,
Paula
here's why.
does.
Here's
I don't
what
think
you
Paula
guys. This
cares.
is why it's done on the Real World. It's done so you don't get. You could easily have. They cast these 8 people for a reason. They go
Right.
through a big process. They spend a lot of money to do it. They cast these 8 people. Now, one of these 8, 2 of these 8, 4 of these 8, end up dating or start dating somebody immediately. And you know how kids are. They especially a show like that. You know the guy or the girl that's the outside is going to try to move in.
But do you think that's why they
And
kick
go
these
hot and
people
heavy.
out at 4 in the morning? Maybe they have to pay. I'm not even
no,
kidding.
No.
Maybe they kicked them out for a reason because
Listen,
production is
I-
like they can't stay past.
serious.
whatever.
I mean, I think
good
that could be
point.
it. No, but we're seeing some other ones stay. So it's something to be said. Maybe. But I know on the Real World, these guys are stars. Real World, they're not stars.
Right.
What you want to avoid is you've gone all this trouble of casting these 8 people. You don't want to know if 12, 13, 14
That's
people in
true,
the house.
but same
so that will
network.
dissuade somebody from staying more than 3 nights. That's all that's for. It's not about making the $150.
You know
It's
what?
to be a deterrent.
On Jersey Shore,
To
though,
freeloaders.
those girls that they kick out at 4 are always new girls. So you were saying if anyone stays
No,
over more
if-
than...
what I meant was if they have more than 3 sleepovers. It's not one person 3 times.
Oh, okay.
It's more than, at least that's the way it is in the real world. I don't know about this show.
They design it
But I
that
love
way.
having the
It's
reality
a-
show
it's a
friends
deterrent.
because, you know, I love freaking reality TV. And they taught me a lot about the first thing on all of these guys' contract is if you die on our show, it's not our fault. Point blank. These
Have to.
guys, real world, any of their show, any reality show, first thing, if
My
you
God.
die, we are not responsible.
And you know what? Do you blame them?
No, totally not. I'm
don't
just
blame
saying.
them.
Well,
Very
because they're
aggressive.
choosing what they're doing. It's not like they're. It would be
And
different
again,
if they were
are
like,
you,
okay,
are
jump
you guys?
off.
Would you guys sign that contract?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you, Gab?
Um,
See, that's Jewish. That's okay, but that's
no,
that's
let
you
me
being
tell-
smart
can
and
I tell you
valuing your
something?
life.
Can I tell you something?
You gotta
I-
go to Goyim. Goyim is like
depends.
sign, baby.
No, Kevin.
Shoot me out of a cannon, please. Make me famous. Give me money.
Kevin,
What?
let me tell you. Well, because I'm actually the opposite of that. I've turned down things in my life.
I know. Again, that's Jewish.
That could
being
have
smart.
really pushed me in a direction, but I didn't because I didn't believe
not-
that it was
no.
for me.
Right.
So I
Again,
definitely identify with that.
healthy, Jewish.
But
Goyim.
We need
Shoot
this.
me
All,
through
we
a
need the
cannon.
sidetrack button. Where's this? Where's the
Ronnie doesn't want to do that to
return
me.
back to your?
You there, Ronnie?
Yeah,
Our systems
that
detect that a
thing.
host has wandered off the
Come
subject.
on, we're
Please
talking
return at
about
once.
JWoww
How
and
is that off
Roger.
the
Good
subject?
call,
I mean,
Rat.
I don't know that it's 100% off topic. I mean, this is what these
Yeah,
people
it
sign
is
up
off
for,
the
so you
sub-
get
it's
everything
not.
out
I
of
think
it.
I keep pulling us away. I'm gonna stop talking.
No.
But wait, Kevin, what you were saying
Say
before
again.
about the deterrent, like
It's a
I
deterrent. Yeah. That's
I
what it is.
completely agree with that because at the same time they didn't make those people sign contracts and they don't own the rights to them.
Exactly.
Therefore,
Right.
if Roger or one of these other people become more well known because of
They
this
don't.
show,
They don't have a clamp on them.
yeah,
Everyone
they don't.
has
They're
to
not.
sign
No,
contracts.
but I'm
They have to sign
saying
release forms.
There's a
but
release form and there's a
release to
contract.
be on camera, but
right.
they don't own the
For
rights
instance,
to their brand.
AFTERBUZZ, you guys sign a
Yeah.
release that we can use your image, but you're not signing over anything else. It's
Yeah.
not a contract.
They're
not
pretty
giving you
much
my
like
soul.
MTV. Pretty much becomes
I've taken that a long time.
MTV pretty much becomes the agents of these people,
Yeah.
almost, because they're doing
Right.
everything, the marketing, everything for them, and they're branding them and they're promoting them. They're making
Do
money
they do their
off them.
cracker commercial that's with
Yeah,
Tina
but
and
that's
Snooki?
totally
By
involved
the way,
with MTV.
a lot of new companies, some of the networks, but also some of the production companies are signing people. They're trying to find creative ways to clamp on that. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, we want to do Matzo Balls, the reality show. Great, awesome. You're gonna get paid X
Nope,
amount.
that's us.
It used to just be you're gonna.
Matzo Ball.
We've got you for 5 seasons or 6 seasons at X amount of dollars per episode. If it goes cable, X amount if it goes network. It used to just be that. Now some of the companies are doing that, and they're saying they're finding a way to create language where they own your merchandising and all the other things
Yeah.
that come out of it. So
You're right.
anyway, backing up with Roger and Jenny, I feel like they're a true couple. And guys, when your typical male wants to go drink with his boys, especially if he's comfortable in the relationship, and the woman doesn't. My girlfriend would never want me down drinking. It would be get back up here.
Yeah, but she's
now.
not standing above you saying, "Come have sex with me."
Again,
Maybe that's what she means.
She's
but
classy.
she's not,
right?
yeah.
It's just different. There's the Jersey
Classy.
Shore, and you know what? And JWoww's got
funny.
she's got the boots on and the heels, and don't think that she doesn't know how to make good TV too at this point.
That's true.
But I do believe she was like, get your ass back in bed, and I do believe he's the type of guy who's like, no, I want to have some drinks with the boys and eat some food. And by the way, this guy Roger was loved on, from what we saw, loved on the shore. The last couple of seasons, we see him like talking to everyone, shaking hands with everyone. He's kind of one of those guys, and
Yeah.
you see that they genuinely like him. The boys. The boys haze all the outsides, but they really like him. So, I mean, I buy it. I think, I don't know. I thought she looked sexy and was great, whatever. But when you're with the same, thing for over a year, you get like that.
And in all honesty, I think in their situation, after a couple drinks and a night at the bar, you might be standing over him saying, come have sex with me.
Yeah, I get it. Let's
Fair
talk.
enough.
Okay, so we go fishing, which I thought was a lot of fun.
I have the biggest comment that
That
I
was
can make
funny.
about the fishing
Go
thing.
ahead.
Just a general statement. I know I tear apart Dina a lot and make fun of her. She's really growing on me. I think
I
she's
love her.
She's pushing to make good TV all the time. She's funny. I think she's
And she's
Snooki's
fun.
sidekick, but she's Snooki's fun sidekick. She's
Yes.
not Snooki's downer
No,
sidekick.
and I think
Yeah.
if she.
Her back.
By the way, I think if we met her out, you guys, I think we'd like her. I think she's
Yeah.
got a happy spirit. She's a positive
totally.
person. You know what was interesting?
Bubbly.
Can I tell you one moment that I saw that reminded me one of the other reasons I love the show. I love the show because I love their life, just drinking, tanning, laundry, not worrying about anything, not having stupid arguments like I'm having with Roxy, and like getting all they're having their arguments, but it's like they're throwing things at each other's heads. They want to kill each other, and then they're like best friends the next day. Like I love that. So that's one of the things I love about them. But the other thing I love that I've always said is when I think of the Housewives and I think of some of these reality shows, and I think of how depraved the people are on those shows and how loveless they are in their hearts and how much they hate other people and how utterly narcissistic they are. I love how these guys, I still say there's a sweet side to all of them, some more than others, and I see like a real crazy family here. And and I'm going to tell you why I bring this back up. Do you notice when Dina's boat flew, she was carrying the boat out.
Yeah, and they went to help her.
And she flew like it was about to fly away with the boat on the dock before they got in the water. And this is sometimes it's like when you drop a grenade and you get to know who's who jumps on that grenade and who runs the other way, and then you know, like, okay, that's that kind of person.
Are you about to talk about the situation?
Situation ran.
He was like, but the way he reacted, he's not a good enough actor. He was really worried, like when she, he like jumped in.
Yeah,
really
that
fast.
was a real moment.
That was a real
You can
moment, and
tell.
so it's like I was so happy to see that. Now, again, is he a saint? No, we know what he is. We've talked about it all season. But when you go to those other shows, they wouldn't pee on you if you were on fire. Oh yeah. I mean, so it's why I love these guys. And at the end of the day, we have our fun in here. We make fun of them, but I love them. I see the way they love each other, and I think it's very cool.
Can I tell you why that is? It's because they're from the East Coast.
Right, Northeast.
Please be with me
Northeast.
on that.
Totally.
Yes.
100%.
That's it. That's Northeast.
100%.
Yes.
And so we
Although you're right. No, Jessica.
Sorry.
Jess, you know
Wait
why?
a minute.
You're gonna disagree. And you know why I'm gonna tell you you're right? Because when I needed Roxy to have my back a year ago, she didn't, and that's very not East Coast. You're right. We're not all like that, but a lot of us are. Go ahead.
I think everyone has their moments.
West
We're
Coast
not all
girls
perfect.
can be nice and loving too.
No,
Really? Wait,
to
you
your
Southern
face,
California?
To your face,
Northern
they
California.
can.
Northern California. Okay,
Different,
different.
Totally different.
Listen.
But it's still the West Coast.
Oh, wait, what?
I mean,
Okay,
I
you know,
Ronnie, please tell us from a neutral standpoint what you think.
You have to ask a racist like
Because
me.
he's
So
over in the
go
booth.
ahead.
No, what I think of SoCal is it's interesting because people on the East Coast who are going to come down here, they're going to see only one side of Los Angeles. Like even me, I grew up in LA my whole life, but I grew up near Hermosa
But you're
Beach.
still into family and all that stuff.
I mean, I'm huge into family,
And you're very loyal.
Yeah, but a 30-minute drive from where I, would go up the 110 and the 405 to this Hollywood thing. Yeah, the people aren't as maybe nice and family driven as the East
But
Coast.
they're
people.
not all from
Can I- listen,
Yeah,
can
we're not
Well,
talking about the
guys,
country,
'cause
though.
LA
We're not
'cause-
talking about the country. We're talking
Listen,
about
as the oldest, most
like the populated
Guys,
LA city.
I say it all the time. As the oldest and most ignorant person at the table, let me break it all down for you because many years deciphering this whole LA thing. If it's definitely Southern California, not Northern. You can't say people say California, it's not right. Northern California, a whole different thing. It's Southern California, and unless it's very rare that you meet a Southern Californian that's a good friend that cares and is loyal, unless they are ethnic, Jewish, Black, Latino.
Sorry.
I'm telling you, no, because
I'm gonna take the reins on this. Because
wait, I'm not done with my ignorant rant. Let me keep going. So when I see those cultures, because they maintain the principles of their cultures, then those are my real friends. A generic white bread, just Southern California. I actually am going to tell you guys right now, I don't know one that hasn't screwed me over. I don't know one.
That's so sad.
It's so sad, but I'm telling you.
I know both worlds.
I'm gonna cry
because
right now. That's how sad it is.
Why? It's sad. We have great people
I have
around
to
us.
disagree
Yeah,
with you.
we do.
All right,
but-
please.
Because I am originally from New York, born in Brooklyn. My mom has
See,
9
there you
siblings.
go. There you go.
All live there.
So now what?
But two of my very, very best friends in the whole world
Are what?
white and
And?
were born and raised in LA.
And
I
you like
met them
them?
in college. I love them.
They're just being nice
Well,
because they want to have a black friend. That's all that- they just want to have a black friend. I'm not buying
love
it.
the
I need
response.
to meet with Jessica. I need to
reasonings.
meet with them. I need to meet with them.
Oh my
Let's get them in there next week.
All right.
I want them here next week.
Anyway, can I get us back on the fishing experience?
Yes.
Can we get
All
back
right,
to that?
we're back to the fishing.
Okay, so anyway, two of my favorite quotes during this fishing period were number one from Snooki saying, This boat is sinking, and I've seen the Titanic, and it's not going to end well. Thank you, Snooki, because your little raft is clearly very similar to the Titanic.
Yeah, no, they're so funny.
Yep.
But it's similar to the rafts that the people on the
But wait,
Titanic were
I
on.
didn't get to my
Okay, go ahead,
the better
please.
quote was Snooki turning to Dina after all said and done, saying, "Your eyelash is floating in the Pacific as we speak."
In the Pacific.
Honey, you're in New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's not the Pacific.
Okay, so
Atlantic.
here's what
And I'm sure she knows
I'm so
that.
glad you brought up the second quote, because when you said the first one, I was thinking during this, I'm like, wait a second. I wonder if writers are feeding them lines in their interviews, because they're so funny.
Ignorant.
Like, it's so ignorant. They're more ignorant than me that it's like, it's hilarious. And then when I hear them get out of the water, no one would have fed them that. That was pretty much spontaneous.
Are we
Yeah.
positive they didn't maybe come to California and shoot that freaking fishing scene?
Well,
You know,
okay.
and somebody
Oh,
just blew a
conspiracy.
huge. Somebody blew a huge little
I don't
detail
know.
right
No, because
there.
I think there were gweeds on the
Seriously.
side. No, I
Yeah,
spotted
no
too
way.
many gweeds on the
Really?
side that were watching.
I totally fall
Was
for
it
the
Muscle
whole
Beach?
like funny Snooki thing. I
Me
get
too.
that she's hilarious, but I really just find it hard to believe that she could be that dumb.
I think she just
The whole Arkansas thing a couple weeks ago,
I
and
think
now
just-
the Pacific
just-
Ocean. I really
So
think
what do you
what
think,
you
she's
said,
just
like
funny?
she's being fed these lines or something.
I
you
think
know?
she's
that's a
just having
bummer.
fun with it. I
Yeah.
think she's having
That's
fun
it.
with
It's
it.
maybe more conscious of it, but
Well,
I'd like to think
Can we
that.
talk about the fact that they even went fishing and why is this dick in the soup? Is this they are
Yes.
just so bored?
I think, yes. I think it's dick in the soup to this degree where it's like we need an event for them. And,
I mean-
and by the way, if there wasn't anything more telling than her on the phone with Gianni to say, I haven't seen Gianni in a week. Guys, we haven't seen Gianni in what, 4 or 5 weeks now? Like,
And we have
it goes to
3
your
episodes
point,
left.
Roxy, that you've been saying forever. Like, literally, this is like 7 days of filming
I'm
that
not
they've
effing
crammed
with
all
you.
this
It's
television
under
into.
2 weeks of
But you
filming.
guys
I'm
also,
positive.
what have we been saying about this entire season compared to the others? Is that it's boring. Like all they're doing is.
Go ahead.
All they're doing
Oh my
is
God, you're engaged.
partying and the same thing over and over. So they have to do something different to mix it up and
I
keep us
agree.
interested.
No,
you
they're
know?
doing it because it's out of their element. Like really,
creating a
they're
moment.
going
Listen,
fishing.
but guys, all
they're not
these-
going jet skiing.
but-
they're going
but
fishing.
As much as we're
So
here's what I don't like.
The situation's lying
I don't
out.
like dick in the soup when it's Roxy, throw that glass at the bartender. He knows it. He's an actor. He's ready for it, and we see that. That dick in the soup, or throw it at me like you guys all want to, but that I don't like. If it's hey, you know, it'll be a great day. Let's get the crew to go crabbing. That'll be funny. I mean, I know living next door to Tori and Dean for years. I know like a lot of these, they're real in the moments, but they like to create. The producers will create. Oh, you know, it's great if you plan a wedding, or like they'll ask them, "What do you guys have going on?" and they'll make the stories around that. So I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. And I thought it was funny. I thought there was a lot in this episode. I mean, again, is it because we're drinking again doing the shows that we like these
I actually
more?
liked this
I
episode.
did. I liked it too.
Yeah.
No.
I thought
I think it was
kinda
more
lame.
legitimate because, yeah, even if it's dick in the soup with the planning of, okay, let's go crabbing or fishing, there's still,
I
they had a
loved it.
lot of real moments within that, like, setting.
Here's my
Which was
problem.
boring.
Here's my problem with this episode.
Go.
I giggled. That's fine.
Right.
This scene when they went fishing, which took up the majority of the episode, is something that I do all the time with my friends. It was a very like, oh, that's my life, and it's not that big of a deal.
not a
And it's
spectacle.
not, yeah. I mean, you're under the bridge, haha, that's funny. You make funny jokes, haha, that's funny. Am I watching just ordinary kids now, or are these stars pretending to be kids? Are they acting?
We're gonna, you know, we didn't tease this, but let's tease it at the top, which we should have. But in our special segment, we're gonna our own crack reporter, Sassy Gabby, got some great
I cracked
videos.
the news.
Some
How about
great,
that?
some great behind the scenes videos of Jersey Shore, and we see where they have so many fans and so much going on. It really,
blown up.
it's making it so hard for me to watch the show. Even after seeing that, we've been saying it every week. These guys are such stars now, so it's like they create these moments.
different than
you
the
can
first
see
season.
it's so different.
We
It's
even have the stalker.
it's really hard to make a good show with these guys.
Can I say something? They've been replaying the first season, and I watched the first episode ever the other day again.
Right.
And it was so interesting to rewatch and like revisit the first ever episode of Jersey Shore
How
and like
hideous
see.
they all looked.
But like it's just to see these people in their natural element and like where they've come from and where they started, you know? You guys need to go back, and we should do a recap episode of that just to go back and like compare.
I would love to, yeah.
We should. I mean, it's just
that
so
is when it was
different.
pure. That's when it was, you know.
Yeah.
But I give credit to Dina and Snooki for trying to create these moments for us, like they do every week. You know, it's like they're really working hard for us, and I think Snooki knows she's making great moments. I know we're going to talk about Vinny and Snooki, and I have a lot to say about that too. But before we get there, can we talk about the girls? In this episode, I am DTF.
So we see the DTF girls, and there's also Stalker Girl.
And there's Stalker Girl.
Okay,
which
I feel bad for Stalker Girl.
I totally feel bad for Stalker
I don't think
Girl.
it's fair for her to for them to exploit her like that because I don't know.
I think it's fair if she really is a stalker. Yes, then it's fair.
You guys
we had
think
several
she's mentally
theories.
challenged, and
No, we thought.
I don't think so.
We thought mentally. No, wait. I thought that until I saw her interviewed, and I said, no, I don't think she is. And then when I saw how she seemed nervous when she was interviewed, and then she seemed confused. And to me, it said, maybe this is just a girl who's in that crowd of 400 people that's always there that we don't know about behind that fourth wall, which you're gonna Gabby's gonna show us in the video.
We need her in the studio.
So I'm wondering, this is my theory. I'm wondering if she's not there with all the other fans with her Pauly hat, like someone would be at a Britney Spears concert, you know. And the producer said, ooh. Come, you want to see? I want you. Come out. Come. Get past the red velvet rope. Come over here. Stand here. Do this. Do. And the girl probably was like, okay, wow, I'm gonna be on the show. Sign the release because we see her face. It's not blurred out. Yeah. Right. And then I wonder if it's like, now we're gonna spring it on her. And because she was just like, wait, I thought we were. It seemed like with JWoww, I was like, wait,
so confused.
I'm confused because you guys asked me to do this, like your producers. It just
it's a really good
that's
point.
what it seemed like
and
to me.
But the episode,
it seemed like she's just a super fan, and they put her in that position.
We haven't seen we haven't heard a sentence out of her mouth. Everything is, huh? Or
that's exactly because she seems so confused. And then during that scene, I don't know if you guys noticed the line behind her of people that are waiting to get into the store.
Fourth wall.
It's a very organized. It's not just a crowd of people.
That.
It's a huge line. So that's another dick in the soup thing to have a girl walk into the store and ask, "What does DTF mean?" It's like, who's feeding these lines? Where is it coming from? Like, is it like you get a line, you get a line?
We really should get on the show is Sally because she is.
But she's Italian. She's gonna go gangster. She's gonna she is gonna clam up. She's not giving us anything. I'm saying Danny the T-shirt man.
I think Vanessa the Stalker.
I think we can make him crack.
She doesn't even talk on the show. It makes you think she's gonna.
Can I ask you guys something about? It's like I know we have so many topics we still want to go over, but just quickly, Danny the T-shirt man. What is a non-Gweed doing in a store like that? Which it got to cost a lot of money to rent or own. It's because it's on the boulevard. I mean that is whether you think that's exclusive real estate or not. It is at the end of the day, to a degree, and. Like, what's his story? Was this business left to him? But he's not a Gweed. Like, he's not a Jersey Shore guy. Like, do you think it's a family business? Do you think he bought it on his own? Like, I'm dying to know. Like, what?
I see what you're saying.
If he was
like
all
a New York
tatted
City
out
guy or
and
something, maybe.
steroided out, I'd say okay. But excuse me, he's not a.
Maybe he's trying to stand out from the crowd.
I don't think everyone's
Will you
Guido.
stop being a nerd?
Can I make this point again? I think I made it in previous episodes, but this whole Guido phase with the spiky hair and the tans and all that, and the dress code of what the girls, especially their style is, that was so 2006, 2007 in Long Island. I know it, and I think it was the same in Jersey at the same time.
So you think
I think they're just like, exploiting it now, but like that was 2006, 2007 more so than now. Like people kind of grew out of the phase. But back then,
they didn't grow out of.
No, but I'm saying
you mean like the Ed Hardy heydays.
Even Ed Hardy, you guys know, even in California, it's out. Ed Hardy is no longer
That's what
cool.
I'm saying. That's what I mean.
This is just exploited of that brand and that like image. That was going on a while ago, and I think that they're just trying to bring it back. Girls don't even always dress like that anymore. Even the New Jersey girls, they dress better than. Watch Jerseylicious. Yes, they dress a little bit similar, but at the same time, it's not as like.
I think they dress pretty
old.
similar.
Similar, but I think I've been
Not
there,
quite
and
as
it
not
reminds
this
me.
is more extreme. This is more extreme.
I think it's more extreme of old
but
days.
okay, so no one
bringing
answered
back
the.
the
So you
trends.
think it's just normal that Danny the T-shirt just a young guy
I think
owns this business?
I think that he's probably a local. He
Where'd
probably
he
lives
make
close
his money?
by.
How do he make his money? Though?
I could see it being like passed on through
That's
the
what I
family or
think. It's
something.
passed on.
You think?
Oh, that's like old real estate. I'm
yeah.
telling you, it's
Yeah,
tough
I mean,
to
I
get
guess
in on that.
yeah, you probably
Anyway,
couldn't get it new anyways.
Small,
Yeah,
You're
small
right.
question. When we see these girls come
I
up
see
and
it.
say, "Hey, we're DTF," by the way, from what we've heard in their
That's
interviews,
real.
So disgusting.
yeah, we've heard that in interviews where they say that's what girls
feel-
just do
yeah.
from now on. What I liked is we finally got to see it this year. We haven't seen that at all.
They didn't even say, "Are you DTF?" The girls just said, "Hey, and just so you know, oh, can I feel your
Totally.
abs?" And just so you know, I'm DTF.
I'm DTF.
Because people, this isn't dick in the soup. Because
No, I
nobody,
agree.
these girls
course
know
not.
their friends will make fun of them till tomorrow, pretty much. They're not gonna just do that for like. They're not gonna do it because a
They
producer
just want
tells
to be on
them.
TV.
No, you're right.
They
It's
they want to be
I
on
agree.
TV themselves,
Right.
and they are coming up with their own lines because they do want to like f
Absolutely.
everybody.
So thank
They
you,
do.
Stephanie.
Plotting, like,
And-
what can I say? And they're following.
Please, they're
the crew
desperate. They
everywhere
just want to
can
hook
go.
up. They want to hook up with someone that's famous, and they want screen time.
And by the
That's what
way,
it is.
you know why? I guess I liked it. You just explain why? Because it was genuine.
yeah,
So I did like it. I liked seeing
it's
it.
real.
It was gross.
Yeah.
It was.
Another genuine moment was when
Impressive.
Dina
Yeah,
was
Jessica's
hitting.
getting married.
Dina was hitting on that cop.
Jessica's got a ring. She's getting married. Sorry.
Dina on the cop. Tina hitting on the cop.
Oh
Dina.
yeah.
Which again, why I love her. Totally chill, so fun, and I like how the cop he was all business,
And he knew Nicole's name.
of course.
He-
but
oh,
he,
he
but,
asked her.
He knew Snooki's name, Nicole. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Nicole.
but he
Nicole,
wouldn't-
time's up.
but I
Come
love-
on, yeah.
he wouldn't fist pump. He wouldn't tell. He was very. He stood. I admired him for sticking to the book, staying by the book.
I thought it would be.
I guess it's smart. He has
unbelievable
cameras all
television.
over him.
Yeah, I think
Incredible
he's.
television if he didn't.
If they brought
But-
the cop
his whole
home, that would
career
have
would
been
be over.
amazing.
Yeah.
His
Oh my
career
God.
would be
Yeah, his career would be
over.
over unless he was an actor posing as a cop.
But she's
That's the only
great. I mean,
way.
again, Deanna, I've always liked her. and I-
Dina.
You know what's funny about that scene? Does that not remind you of like you? Maybe even now, or back in the past, like where like you and your friends go out. People get drunk
what
and
I'm saying. This whole episode
they
reminded
say
me of me and
stupid
my
things
friends.
like, "Oh, you're cute." Like, what do you like? People always mess with cops. You just tell you the
And a
New
lot of cops jump on it. Though.
Oh, the New York girls go to Penn Station in New York City. The girls in New York waiting for the train to go home or going, and the cops, they always interact. Like, it's the funniest thing. Like, if you're in New York
I
City
told the
next,
cop
go
I
to
was
Penn
Julie
Station.
Andrews. Like
funny.
She said, just you heard what she said. You would totally do that.
Yeah,
we know
of
you
course.
would. All right, Vinny and Snooki.
I want them to be back together. I'm just
Okay,
gonna throw it out
so
there.
we're seeing
so
we're
cute.
Chuck and
seeing
Blair.
they're
Vinny
getting
and
very
Snooki.
cozy together. And by the way, we have an earlier moment with Situation saying, I'm looking out for you, blah blah blah, and something hit me, and I probably shouldn't have talked about it on the during the commercial because we try to save it for on the air, but it hit me where I said, you know what, we've got Sitch who's kind of professing his affection for her. We have Vinny who is, and it hit me. You know what? Like these guys know that she's the golden goose. She's the I don't know.
Successful.
I'm trying to think of of a sitcom. Like who's the she's the star of the show.
She's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's
And-
Rachel on Friends.
right. And
she's
so
Jennifer
and so it's. And I think no, Fresh Prince is even better because the other friends had careers.
That's true.
But it's Will Smith, and she's her and Pauly are the stars of this. I mean, they are the ones who they're relevant outside here. Now, Pauly is relevant in a different way because of his trade, but Snooki is relevant as a TV bona fide TV personality.
Yep.
I mean, we know for a fact that when she's always on Extra, I'm like, what the heck? Why is she always on Extra? She spikes ratings. She spikes ratings for them. So
yes.
so I
She
think
does red carpet. She hosts.
Yes,
So my
and
thing
so
is-
does Pauly. Those are the only
Right.
two thus far that have hosted.
Now, Pauly's probably not going to spike
On the red
ratings,
carpet.
but Pauly has a bona fide trade, and he's relevant with his spinning. But for her, just as a pure TV personality star and a brand, she's the one, and makes you think that I could see Vinny and Sitch seeing her as you're more attractive the more successful you are, guy or girl. You're much more attractive. We see this all the time in people, even outside of Hollywood. But beyond that, an affair between either of those guys with her, like a legit affair that would go on past the show would be so great for Situation's career. Would be so great for Vinny's career.
But Vinny already has Pauly. Vinny's already Pauly's sidekick.
It's different than no. It's
When
different than
Snooki
dating.
wasn't
When you're
famous-
dating,
just prolong
when you're
the
dating
career.
something, you don't.
That's
We don't
what-
hear. We don't have extra. We don't have. They're not in the news for that. Their friendship is great. They're really good friends, but the Vinny Pauly friendship doesn't end up on Perez Hilton
Right. Remember when
or in People Magazine or Us Weekly, whatever it is. A relationship with her would, and it just I'm watching. I'm going,
when
this
Snooki
is really
first
interesting.
came on,
Yeah.
Snooki first came on, nobody liked her.
She was gonna
Right.
go home.
She was gonna go home. People were like, she's not good looking, whatever. Now she is the hottest girl on the show.
All about hanging
Hot
in, guys.
commodity.
All
the
about
guy,
hanging
yeah.
in. It's a great life lesson.
she's
All
the-
about hanging in life.
But yeah, not only that, but she's the most down. Like think about it. This girl is so chill. She's so chill. She's not. I don't believe that she's the girl that wants to fight you. I think she'll
No, she's
start
not.
with you if you start with her.
That's right.
She's the chillest girl in that group. Everybody else would
Dina's
find
chill.
it.
I think the most chill.
Yeah.
Well, Adina, yeah, but she's also the newest one, so she's still
So
fresh in it.
And
so
she doesn't
I
have a
can't-
mind of her own.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
We
think
can't judge
either
her.
way, I thought it was really interesting to see, every week we've seen the situation trying to break up Gianni and Snooki. So it was interesting to hear someone else, regardless of if Vinny's trying to
You're
cash
right,
in or
yes.
whatnot, but it was interesting to hear someone else try to be like, I don't think Gianni's the right guy for her.
I want you to be with the right guy.
Yeah, so
They've been saying that for a while.
I haven't heard anyone
Not
say
Vinny.
that other
I didn't
than
hear
the
Vinny say that.
situation.
Sitch says it all the time.
No, I thought Vinny had said it before. Does
I
it-
don't think so.
No?
No.
You guys know who we haven't even talked about
They
all this
always
episode?
say they shouldn't try to change
We-
her. They shouldn't try to change her.
We
I'm
haven't
sure.
talked about once Lola.
Oh, the bunny. Yeah.
We
Funny,
we
fun.
forgot about Lola.
No, it was great. Just another fun moment
Love
she
Lola.
created. And you know what was nice about Lola? We finally got to see Jenny have fun out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sammy's still on the side, just looking. I mean, God, like Sammy, 3 more episodes. I mean, Ronnie got a little moment because he got a mini bike. But I still say we as a show don't talk enough about the fact that
Snooki took-
Sammy and Ronnie are just non-factors in this season.
Snooki took Ronnie
is
out.
great.
Snooki took Ronnie out.
Yeah.
Then Snooki took Vinny out, and Snooki had her moment with Dina on the boat. Snooki.
No,
Snooki,
she
Snooki,
carries it. No,
Snooki, Snooki, Snooki.
she works so hard on
It's all
this show.
about
She's in every scene.
She carries the show.
Carries
Snooki
this
had a
show.
conversation with Mike.
Dina's
Snooki-
smart to stick around with her.
She is, but I think Dina is the Robin to the Batman, and she's doing what she can, and I admire
Everybody
it.
loves Robin.
But I mean, I think.
But you never know. Jenny used to be the Robin to the Batman.
But Jenny grew up. She's the well. Okay, sorry. She's the matriarch of the family.
Can I bring up something also, like going back a little? We were talking about the Snooki Vinny thing, and and Snooki was flirting with Vinny a little this
Definitely.
episode.
A little.
She touched his ass. Okay, gotta say
we
it.
all got her very close.
And he said, "I don't know what is gonna happen."
Yep.
Well, she admitted. She said if I wasn't with Gianni, I would.
That-
be
Oh,
with
she
Vinny.
was-
She already broke up with him one night and hooked up with him the same night.
She
There's
loves-
the
she
chemistry
loves
there.
Did you guys miss
Yes.
the end of the episode? Was her saying, "Can we cuddle tonight?" Him saying, "Yup," and her saying, "You
Like,
promise?" And
come
him
on.
saying,
And
"Yup."
that's when he
she's
said, "I
in
don't
a
know what's gonna
relationship
happen."
and talking in the tabloids, "I'm gonna marry Gianni." Meanwhile, she said in the beginning of the episode, "Me and Gianni's relationship is definitely not healthy."
That's what I was telling you guys during the show. I
What?
think that she purposely tries to piss Gianni off. Like, I don't know if it's for the ratings, it's good TV, or if she just gets like a thrill out
Or
of
if
it.
he's
But
just
the
so
things that
easy
she
to beat
says
up.
to him, just watching the show, we already know how easily he gets upset, and
Yeah.
how easily his feelings get hurt. So for her to be on the phone with him, and for one thing,
But
we
she's
talked
drunk
about
every
how horny
time.
she is, and then the next moment
is
she's
drunk
like,
every
"I have
time.
blue
Yeah,
balls
she's
in
not
my
thinking.
face," and he's like, "What?" She knows how to push his buttons, and she pushes them
I don't.
time and time again.
I just don't think she's thinking that far ahead. I just
She's
think. I think
not.
she just wings it. She's just winging life, and I
She
think that's why
is.
everyone loves it. She's taking it all as it comes.
But after you date a guy for a certain amount of time, you know
Again, but
what's
you're
going to make
Jess,
him
Normal
Jess,
people.
You're normal.
Normal
come on,
people.
the Jersey Shore. Just
She's not. She's
Jess,
not
did you-
processing. She's wasted. First of all, out of her mind. She probably doesn't even remember what she's talking about on the phone.
She watches these and she's like, "I did what?"
I did what?
I was
Exactly.
And by the way,
She
I'm
said
gonna tell
that
you,
before.
I did what? And then afterwards, it's look. Are
I
we
was
getting
in
a
the
pizza tonight?
Pacific
I mean, she's
Ocean.
on to the next subject.
On to the next.
Yeah,
It's not taking it.
she's-
By the way, so before we go to commercial, and it doesn't have to be a big discussion, the house is a mess. Oh my God, how gross is this house?
Yeah, the sink's got more packed.
These
more
guys,
dishes
these,
in there.
These guys,
sitting.
These
surprised
guys,
there's not
Rox,
flies
it's
in
to your
there.
point. They landed from Rome, and who knows if we're in day 10, day 12. They've squeaked
No more than 14.
8 shows out of like just a few days. No one's cleaning the house. There's no Sunday dinner. There used to be a Sunday dinner every 2 shows, right? And now it's like we've seen one kind of half-assed one.
Although it's fine for me because I think the cast members are getting along more, especially in this episode, and I kind of like it. I like the chemistry right now because it's fun. It's good energy.
It is, but we've had a
It's
lot
not
of sleeper episodes because of it.
I still
love
think
that
this
they're all getting
episode was
along.
boring.
I liked this episode.
I did too. I liked it.
Yeah,
It was so
I'm
boring.
fine.
I liked
with
it too. All right, let's go to commercial, and then we're going to do this special segment, and then we have predictions because we saw 3 episodes worth of predictions. So
Yes.
let's go to commercial.
AfterBuzz TV.
Hi, I was once like you, a lazy, angry loner whose only joy was watching TV and surfing the net. And like you, after I'd see one of my favorite TV shows, I'd be so excited and have so many questions that I'd actually have to talk to my douchebag coworkers about it at the water cooler. Then I discovered AfterBuzzTV.com. AfterBuzz TV produces after-show webcasts and podcasts for TV series of all kinds, like post-game wrap-up shows for all your favorite TV shows. AfterBuzz TV hosts are industry insiders who break down episodes of shows, take calls from fans, and interview cast and crew from each series, with over 60 different after shows, from Boardwalk Empire to American Idol to Vampire Diaries to Real Housewives, and more. Now, after a night of TV, I can ignore my stupid coworkers, who I hate, and go straight to my desk and watch or listen to all my favorite AfterBuzz TV after shows, and have all the TV fan interaction I need. Thank you, AfterBuzz TV.
AfterBuzz TV. What do you want to buzz about?
What do you want to buzz about?
Well, I
Gav?
want to buzz about this special segment. So during the week, Gab sent us all a great email with some video links about these
You're
guys.
always doing that. I love that.
Yeah,
you send us emails on the
top of
reg.
it.
On it.
Love it.
Scoop.
For sure.
So basically, for our special segment for this week, we've all been talking about recent episodes and how, these stars have so much fans now, and it's like, how are they even filming with the amount of fan base that they have following them?
It's more than Twitter. It's everybody knows where they are every second of the day.
All
They're
the
at
time.
T-shirt shop,
I mean, yeah, they have extreme marketing publicity. They're always on television. And we just wonder, how are you filming a season without tons of fans bombarding you 24/7? And I was on YouTube. I researched a bunch of clips. And we have tons of people uploading their videos of the Jersey Shore cast while they're filming in Jersey, and it's really interesting. And before I show you this clip, I also saw another video that we're not going to show tonight, and we touched on this earlier, but the T-shirt shop, do they work there? There was a person that uploaded a video, and they were literally being served by JWoww, giving a shirt. And it was a total legit video. This person was just filming them kind of like where they didn't want them to know they were filming. You probably using a cell phone. It was really interesting. Maybe we can play that next week or something. But you can tell that they're actually working.
They are working.
It's probably just like maybe for an hour or whatever
But
it
they are,
is,
yeah.
but they are working.
We saw her take money and put it in
Yes.
the register and go, no, that looks real.
And she actually did. She didn't look pleasant in the video. She looked like, oh, okay, here, you're next. Okay. But she was really working. It was legitimate. So we
she
can
never
say
pulls
that.
shenanigans on the show. It's just the meatballs that are always skipping out and, playing around and stuff. So.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, it's the facts are there. We know that they are working. It's not dick in the soup for that.
Great. Good to know.
There we go. And now these clips are pretty much showing the fans how they are completely surrounding this cast. They have police guarding them. There's lines outside. I think we start more in tonight's episode, but check out this YouTube video. Sorry, what, Ronnie?
No, I was gonna say, you guys ready for that? Here we
Yeah,
go.
check out this YouTube video.
Can they see it?
Yes.
Get everyone else. Get you.
So this is actually at a bar right now. They have guards blocking them in a corner.
Yeah, so we see them at a bar. There's about 3 or 4 people around them, and then we see over the railing, oh my goodness, must be about 100 people. that
over
are
the railing,
over
waiting,
there.
taking pictures, videos.
Yep, and you see they're very uncomfortable
And
a little bored.
You think
they're
they
by
don't know this is
themselves.
getting filmed? They don't know.
But
No,
isn't
this is a random person filming though. This is Pauly, Vinny in the corner with bodyguards,
See?
and then tons of fans below filming
Looking
them.
up,
Look
yeah.
at this.
But
This is
isn't it like
crazy.
this everywhere they go? Probably.
Probably.
I'm
But we
sure,
don't
but
see it as
it's-
much on
we
the
don't-
show,
We don't
is
see it
what
at
we're
all.
saying.
It's gotta be
Like-
like a pain in the ass.
Because
to go
they
out.
look so uncomfortable.
Look at all that
they
film
should
crew
be used to
and
it.
the people behind them.
No,
I
this
don't
is
think they're
Sorry,
uncomfortable,
Roxy.
Jess. I think they're bored. I think they're like over it.
they're bored. Yeah, they're bored.
The two of them are having a conversation like, why are we here? We gotta be here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
And they just have to
Excellent.
continue. Do we have the next video also?
Very interesting.
No,
we can
you.
pop up?
We have that one right now. We could look for another one.
Yeah, I'll continue describing the next one. If you can find it, that would be great. So there's another video that I found on YouTube, which is pretty much like all of these fans waiting outside the t-shirt shop in a line, kind of like what we saw tonight, which I found very interesting that they actually showed it.
Should we view it next week if we don't?
Yeah,
if
if
you
we
don't
can't,
have it?
if we can't find it, it's fine.
Can you tell me what the name of it is? And
Just search Jersey Shore filming and t-shirt shop. I'm sure something will come up and we can look at it. But pretty much there's like thousands of fans outside, all waiting for the cast to just walk out and get a glimpse of this
Walk out
cast.
of where?
and
The
you-
t-shirt shop.
and they walk
Danny's
out, and you
store.
can see like they're uncomfortable. They're smiling a little bit, like
They
they're a little
are.
nervous, right?
They're you know, because I think it's still setting in that they're this popular and famous. Like it's setting in.
You know, fame
you
usually
know?
takes years and years to achieve. Like we were at the gifting suites today, and a lot of the people we talk to are still very humble because they know they've gotten one role, two roles, somewhat big roles. Some people are huge, but some people are just starting out, and it takes them a decade,
be taken away in a
2
second.
whatever it is, to build up to this level. These kids were thrown into this, and boom.
Yeah,
You're huge.
they were.
You're
They were
huge all of a
thrown
sudden.
into this, and it happens overnight, and it's a shock. And I'm sure they have people coaching them on what they need to do. But it's even crazy to think that they have to film and be themselves while they have all these people watching them and trying to get pictures of them and like hassling them all the time.
Which is
Pretty
crazy because I was watching an interview with Viola Davis, who's nominated for an Oscar right now, and she was
For The
saying
Help.
just what you were saying, like every role that she's had for the past 10 years, she thinks this is going to be it. This is going to be my breakout role.
Right.
And then it's not. So it's crazy that these kids who have no training,
Oh, just
like
just
they
drinking.
just party,
Yeah.
and they're just like bigger than people that are like trying their whole lives.
That's why there's so
Kev,
much
what was that?
animosity.
Was that your drinking face?
2 thumbs up.
Okay.
So excited.
That's why there's so much animosity between actors and reality television.
I think we should
You
just
know,
watch
and
the
if you
video
and
next
if you
week.
and
Yeah,
if
that's
you
what we're
and if
gonna
you
do.
talk and
Watch.
if you talk to actors about it,
Crazy.
they're violent.
yes.
They're
they are.
violent because these people and the success they have and the money they're making.
Right.
And actors are making less. and less
100,000
and
an
less.
episode over
Yep.
here.
That's why there's such a.
And by the way,
they
and
can't have the stars
merchandising
on
and
the-
everything else, whereas like
Jeez.
an HBO show that's like really super smart and respected,
Yeah.
they're probably making a fraction of that per episode,
Yeah.
and they can't monetize outside. They can't do commercials. They can't do. So yeah, no.
Yet at
it's
the
frustrating.
same time, it's so Hollywood. I bet you a lot of these people are so fakely, intrigued by them and like so nice to them in person because you see them with all these celebrities taking pictures, doing work with celebrities, right? Actors, everything. But they're probably doing that for the press and the extra publicity. And at the
Right.
same time, behind their backs, probably
And
like,
then
oh
they go
my
home and
God,
they're
these
like,
Jersey Shore kids,
Oh,
please.
please, we see that every day. in the
You
news.
know what I
Although I
mean?
do think
Let-
that some of the celebrities think
But
they're
we're-
actually
we-
funny.
Yes.
No, there's a lot of celebrities
No,
that
that-
admit in interviews
Yeah.
that they,
They love
can't
them.
get enough of
They
Jersey
love
Shore.
them.
Yeah.
No,
but
they
at the
love
same
it. And
time,
those
there's
are-
also the
Jealous.
haters.
And those are my
Right.
favorite
But
celebs.
entertaining.
By the way, listen, my like
Legitimate.
little like 12 seconds, of fame being on the Howard Stern show, I have more really respected actors. Man, I heard you on Stern today at the gift
Today?
Two
Oh, my
different
God.
guys. Actors were like, "My God, I'm a big fan of yours from Stern." I'm like, "What?" So it's great that there are those ones
So many people kept saying that to you. I was like,
that really just love
That's
the reality
awesome.
shows and they
True
just love it.
fans,
They
yeah.
just love the reality shows and they don't care. But then there's those ones who are so bitter.
but you try to stay a ghost. You try.
I do try.
I don't know
try.
why.
I know because
But-
you can't kill a ghost.
we all
I just
Okay,
want to let
let's go.
Kevin before
We
you
do.
speak. I
Yeah,
just want
'cause
to
I
let
have no
everyone
friends.
know stay tuned for next week's episode because
I
we
have one
will
friend.
play the clip
Roxy.
where the fans are waiting outside the t-shirt shop. So stay tuned for next week's episode.
Okay, I have one best friend, Roxy. My only, well, no, actually, she was my BBM. I had two BBMs. BBM friend, and then I lost her because she went to iPhone.
Yep, that's what happened to all of us. B-Berry was not coming out with new phones.
And thanks to the OtterBox,
really
I
did.
dropped my phone down
Cheetos.
2 flights of stairs and no cracks.
Oh, listen, but I've already gotten some stuff from dropping my phone, but it's completely not
Solid.
cracked. It's okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
I was waiting for that button.
Let's go.
Only because you guys said I couldn't do it. I had
You
to
can
pull it.
always do it, Ronnie.
All right, here
Jr.
we go. We want to do news. You guys ready for that?
You're nice because you're Latino. Go to the news.
AfterBuzz TV News.
All right, short and sweet today, you guys. We were basically just talking about everyone, trying to stick around Snooki and keep their fame going. I don't know if you guys caught this, but last night I was watching Suburgatory because it just happens to come on before Modern Family, which I'm obsessed with.
Wait, I don't even...
It's an ABC
Wait.
show. It's like a drama or a scripted comedy.
Suburgatory?
Suburgatory, yes.
Suburgatory.
Sounds like a horror movie.
Guess who made an appearance? Don't look at the picture.
Vinny?
Vinny.
I bet Vinny because he's
the
the only
actor.
actor on the show.
Oh, okay. Who?
The Situation.
Sitch got a
What?
job.
Wait, as the situation or as something?
No. And it was honestly like, you blink, you miss it. One of the girls, which is funny because it's about high school girls, and one of the girls, they were at a party, and the popular girl was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know my ex-boyfriend would be spinning, and then it cuts to Situation, and he's on the turntable.
Spinning? Why didn't they have Pauly D?
Probably couldn't afford him, or
literally
Pauly wasn't available.
a 2-second bit, and I was just like, "What?" I had to rewind my DVR because I couldn't. Like, I honestly.
That's incredible.
It's because Pauly wasn't available.
Yeah.
Or wouldn't do it for the money, so they went to the.
What about Vinny?
The
Come
backup.
on, Vinny's Pauly's wingman. He can fill in.
He didn't have any
because he's not as funny. It's a funnier shot to see Situation.
But he had no speaking lines whatsoever. It was literally like cut the situation, do a stupid.
And by the way, if I'm managing Pauly and Pauly's opening for Britney Spears, I don't want him doing a cutaway where he doesn't get a line.
Exactly.
No, you want him in. It's gonna be something interesting.
He's
listen with
struggling.
Maria
He's
all the
trying
time.
really hard
we
right
get
now.
so many. I get so many offers from Maria Menounos to do things where it's like, okay, and she'll play a reporter. Like, no, like make it something interesting, make it something fun. She doesn't have time, like to do, but
to do the BS stuff. She's already established.
Okay,
She
that
doesn't
being
need it.
said, I love when she goes on Entourage and is the reporter.
But but that's different. She's playing Maria Menounos. She's playing. She's acting in that. It's not just. But no, this time's like legit. Like the shot is hello, and today I'm at whatever, and it's like one question or two, and it's like
There's no need
And
to
so,
do
like,
it 20
so
times
if you're
over.
managing Pauly, Pauly's got a legitimate career opening for Britney and doing so many other things. No, give Pauly something crucial in the episode, or at least it can be a scene, but let's have it be an important or a funny scene, not a cutaway in one shot. And so any smart manager would see that with no lines and go, no.
It's kind of like once you're a principal actor, you don't go back to extra work.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I was so speechless. Like.
I was gonna say, plus as a DJ, isn't he trying to establish that credibility as a DJ?
And
Suburgatory is an ABC show.
Yeah.
I like a lot of those corny ABC shows, but as a young guy DJing,
not cool.
Credibility for sure.
All right. Well, once again, Snooki and JWoww spinoff is delayed.
What a surprise!
They sent the petition.
No, basically, police are saying that the reality show spinoff has been delayed because there was a brief moment of related drama when cops ordered members of the media who were stationed outside the converted Mercer Street firehouse where Jenny and Snooki were supposed to live for 6 weeks during filming to stand across the street because they were blocking the right-of-way. Of course, representative of 495 Productions has no comments.
Such nonsense.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like this,
it was supposed to
they're
start
so
filming.
wildly popular. It's nuts.
They'll find any reason to just like rack on them. I feel like.
No, yeah,
they weren't
true,
trying
because,
to stop
true,
them from getting the
because
door. They were just obsessed.
Because I don't know if they bring good money in. I think they just they're just kind of a pest to the a neighborhood or to a
See, I was
community.
confused. These
Oh,
are
get
fans.
over it.
These are
Whatever.
fans.
No, the media.
Oh, media. Oh, jeez.
Right. But that's how big they are, you guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's incredible.
Nuts.
Well, it was announced today that Ronnie will appear as at the world-class MAA event as a guest. The Spartan Fighting Championship will feature fighters from some of the world's best mixed martial arts gyms. Ronnie, who showed off his fighting skills in the early days of Jersey Shore, will be the special guest for SFC 13's premiere event called The Arrival. We saw his fighting skills in Italy.
Yeah, you know what? Nice payday for little payday for Ronnie. You know.
People with VIP tickets are gonna get to get autographs and pictures taken with him.
It's just an
so,
appearance. All right, move on.
You know,
we cared so much about that. I don't even know what just happened.
We're just having fun over here. That's what we're doing.
Come on, Matzo Balls.
Jersey Shore cast members and senior programming execs behind MTV's hit series will step ashore in Cannes on Monday, April 2nd, to meet MIP TV participants for a keynote showcase on the theme Jersey Shore: How MTV is Cracking the Millennial Code. Dina and Vinny will present alongside Chris Lynn, MTV's EVP, and together they will take an insider's look at the Jersey Shore phenomenon, how MTV continues to pioneer innovative programming for young people, and, of course, the importance of a fake tan. Since its launch in 2009, MTV's Jersey Shore has enjoyed huge success and has become the network's most iconic series.
You know what? It's just I give Sally Salsano credit for this. If I give MTV any credit, it's the fact that they finally greenlit the show, but it ends there. They didn't know what they had. They didn't know it was going to be like this. There's no way. But now this is the time where they all come in and say,
it's global now.
And they'll have all these theories as to why they knew and this. Stop. You know, I think Sally made a great show, and they happen to buy it. Like they buy tons of shows, but
it just worked.
That's it.
It was so far out from what everybody else does that it worked.
But do you guys think that this wouldn't have worked on another network?
It totally would have worked. Of course it would have.
You think this would have worked on ABC?
Well, they wouldn't take a show like
it's a cable show. It's a cable show.
On a cable, yeah.
Can I say something, you guys? I had a really great idea. Why don't we film an AfterBuzz thing for us going to a tanning salon together?
Hello.
Why don't we get like come on.
Listen, one of our
AfterBuzz
hosts.
airbrush tans maybe.
Because we haven't talked about you being black enough on this episode tonight.
I know,
you can just come for the ride.
I feel
like it would be so much fun. We could do gym with you, and then you'll accompany us for the tan.
No, wait, that's right, because she's black.
The help.
Wouldn't it be so fun, though?
No, because you're black, they want you to do laundry.
Help, yeah.
I'm glad I'm here.
Thanks a lot.
Who's the real friend? No, we're good. We're good. We don't need this, Jessica.
Everybody's listening like,
we don't
what?
Need this,
we don't need this,
no,
Jessica, is what Keven just said.
We don't need this.
Listen, it's all love here. We're family, right?
No, but we are family.
We just want to do.
I'm just saying.
We just want to relate more to the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, we're totally
That's
kidding.
it.
I'm just saying.
Martial
arts.
The Goyams, great in the service industry. We great with laundry, digging ditches. Like we're good at all that stuff.
The Glams.
The Goyams.
Goyams.
Yeah.
I said
the
Goyams. Goyams, non-Jews.
Oh.
You're a goy.
I'm a goy.
We're goys. We're goys. Okay. Anything else?
That's it for our AfterBuzz news and gossip.
Right into it.
And now,
okay.
Nice job, Ronnie.
Want to have here's what I know. Here are my predictions that we saw in scenes from next week. Something with Vinny and Snooki. Who the hell knows what? Dina wants Joey, but JWoww says this is bad news.
Yeah.
We don't really know much about that. Something about the wilderness.
Yeah, they're going camping. Another event that they would never do, and because the season is so lame, they have to put them out of their element.
We have to create a moment.
Then we see that Vinny apparently moves on very quickly from Snooki because he's in with the lesbians.
Yeah, what's his obsession with the lesbians?
Well, I'm just glad to see them like these guys trying to hook up and smush again.
And then Sitch is calling out Snooki. We see the big drama finally telling Gianna.
That's going to be the best part of the episode.
And by the way, wait. This
finale.
Isn't, you guys, this isn't the episode. These are 3 episodes, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be the last one.
At least we're surmising that.
No,
and
the last episode is going to be that happening, and then Snooki, we see her throwing shit, and she's throwing shit at situation, and she's like,
and it's a cliffhanger to keep us to come back for something else.
Which we will come back, but dear Lord, please don't screw us over again.
No, break that 4th wall down. Mr. Gorbachev, take that wall. You guys don't know. You guys weren't even born.
You're saying all these names, people don't know.
No, you guys weren't even born. It was when Reagan demanded for. Come on, Ronnie, roll in the music.
Reagan?
Come on, get going.
Who's that? Ronnie?
Tear this wall down. So I'm not saying Mr. Gorbachev.
Yes.
I'm saying Miss Salsano, tear this wall down. Tear down that 4th wall next season. Let's show these guys for who they are. They're famous. They have paparazzi out there. They have tons of people. That's the only way. We have to be honest. It's the only way to make this compelling.
Call Sally and tell her
Maybe
that.
they'll do like Jersey Shore goes to Hollywood soon, and they're just gonna show everything.
I think it would give the show new life.
No,
You know what,
I
though?
agree. It's like Jersey Shore, just like when the Hills and Laguna Beach started. They started as high school kids, but at some point you had to follow the Hills girls' lives as they evolved and started doing big press events. It's the only way it's still going to work for this type of show.
And I have to say, I think that it's going to expand into other brands because I remember when I was in college, like a year or two ago, they were doing castings for like upstate New Yorkers too. So I think they're gonna try and expand out. Maybe it's something they've been working on. I don't know, or maybe it was a fluke.
Southie thing going on.
Yeah, they're doing the
Brooklyn.
They're expanding
There's
out.
one in like Tennessee now or Nebraska, something.
All right, well, we'll
Shit's blown up.
be covering all of them. Anyway,
Of course.
Jessica King, how do we tweet you?
Find me on Twitter at I am Jessica King.
Nice, clean. I like that. All right, Gab, what about you?
You can follow me on Twitter at Gabrielle_Loren and on Facebook at Gabrielle Loren with the number 1. And check us out tomorrow, Bridesmaids. Me and Roxy are going to be hosting
that's
at
right.
the
Live at what
gifting
time?
suite at
At-
12
We're
noon.
at 12 on West Coast time.
12 noon West Coast
Midnight
time.
in Paris
Yes.
at 1:15. That's me.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
And
What?
wow.
I accidentally meant to hit the bigger cheer.
Awesome.
Oh my God.
You know what?
That's the end of the show.
And you know what? Because
We've been
she's
working.
black. God damn it.
again.
You're
No.
Latino. You're supposed to have her back. What the? I gotta say.
I was just about to
I gotta straighten everyone on this show.
I was gonna announce my
Jews,
Twitter
blacks,
handle and he
Latinos,
took
let's get
mine.
together. Let's work
I'll
together.
get you.
Blame that on Ronnie.
We're done.
Okay, so before we end, Roxy needs to give
Where
you
can
her
we
Twitter.
find you,
I
Roxy?
got gypped.
No, baby. Go ahead.
I'm at Roxy Striar and tweet at Jessica King. I am Jessica King to show her love because I feel like you got torn apart a little bit tonight.
The nerd always gets attacked.
I think everyone
you know
gets
what?
their own
Doing our
Twitter.
Good
Hard
thing, good thing you have me.
Getting the booze.
I'm here.
There's like
I
sides
can't
of
believe
teams right now.
That was
Ronnie.
just
From BIM.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.